What is up, everybody? Drilly8 here, and I honestly wasn't going to make this video initially, mostly because everybody else is already going to talk about the video. And what we're talking about today is the Detective Pikachu movie that I personally am extremely hyped for. But no one seems to realize that Detective Pikachu, the movie, is based off of Detective Pikachu, the game. Like, everyone's acting like it's this big, unique, oh wow, so out of left field idea, when not really. This is literally another video game movie. This isn't a side story that just takes place within the Pokemon universe. This is a video game movie based off of a video game. Characters might be different. The voices are definitely different. But why is no one talking about this? Seriously, like, no one mentions or seems to even know that Detective Pikachu was a game. And I don't know, like, it wasn't a very good game, granted, but it's one that has, honestly, a lot more potential than the actual series of games for Pokemon. That little bit out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about the movie itself. First and foremost, Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu. Thank you. I love Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu. And, okay, Deadpool Pikachu is canon, I guess? I don't know. But, honestly, I love how his voice clicks with Pikachu. And his mannerisms, and at least with the animation, it works really, really well. In the game, there was a much deeper tone of voice for the Pikachu character, and it just didn't feel like it was interesting. Like, when you think of little Pikachu, all of a sudden, you have this deeper voice or something like that.
Could have been more gentle, setting me down.
Sorry?
Huh? Are you able to understand what I'm saying?
And, okay, sure, whatever, but it just seems to work better with at least Ryan Reynolds' tone.
But put down the stapler, or I will electrocute you.
This works much better for Pikachu in that regard. But it's in a place called Rhyme City, where, oh my gosh, the production value on this movie looks amazing. And for everybody who's whining about, oh, how it looks, or Uncanny Valley, what'd you expect? This is quite literally the best we could possibly get when it comes to animation for Pokemon, because Pokemon are cartoon characters. They are inherently cartoon characters. Once you make them look realistic, they look horrifying. Like, I saw someone do a picture of Mewtwo, absolutely nightmare fuel. Not to mention every other kind of Pokemon out there that just kind of breaks the norm of what is visually appealing. This is good for all intents and purposes. Also, does anybody else remember Super Mario Brothers, the movie? Does anyone else remember what Goombas and Yoshis look like? Like, you're not going to get any better than this. Real life Pokemon would look really terrifying. You want to know a Pokemon? The anglerfish. Look at that thing. That thing is nightmare fuel. You're not going to have much better than this when it comes to this movie. But animation, everybody else's gripes aside, I think the animation is going to be on point. Everything looks super fleshed out and detailed. The Pokemon look real enough. And that is a very important distinction to make, is because they look real enough. If you were to make them look more like they do in the games, they would look straight up cartoony, and they would look honestly like something out of Toontown, or Who Killed Roger Rabbit, or any of the other movies where cartoons cross over into real life. And it's just kind of, that would not fit, especially for a mystery movie. Which, by the way, mystery plot. Main character, his dad disappeared in a car crash. No one knows where he is, and apparently he works for the police department, I think. I don't know if he's a clerk or someone. But anyway, he's connected to it in that way. Main character's dad is missing. Runs into Pikachu. Pikachu can talk. No one else can understand Pikachu. And there we go, bada boom. We see the world looks extremely well fleshed out. Like, the guy's room with all the posters. I want all of those posters. Those look fantastic. I wish I could have the Sinnoh Championship poster on my wall, or the one from Johto or Kanto or any of them. The little details that they put into this, just with the guys, like, I think it was like a train pass or something. You saw all this different stuff from like Leaving Town and Rhyme City, and that's cool. Also, another quick aside, Charizard looks freaking amazing. Charizard looks big. He looks like a big freaking dragon. He has like a big fireball flamethrower thing, and it looks great. The Pokemon just in the background of this game, of this movie, I keep calling it a game, of this movie, look amazing. They honestly, legitimately look amazing, and that's how I could perceive Pokemon looking in real life. Like, if it got any more real with like animatronics or something, the Uncanny Valley would just go spike, and it would be, which I guess is the opposite of what an Uncanny Valley means, where it just dips down below or something. Anyway, the animatronics would not work for this. If you were to make them look any more realistic, it wouldn't work. I honestly think that this is the best that we can do. The story should be interesting. The actors look like, I don't know who these actors are. I think the lead was in Fallen Kingdom, Jurassic Park. Outside of that, I just don't know. But I think everyone portrays their character, at least so far, in a really good way. This movie, I'm extremely excited for this movie. I am hypercritical when it comes to movies, film, games, whatever. I have not been this excited for a movie in a long time. And I really look forward to seeing how it goes. I hope it's good. My only concern, I don't know the guy, I can't remember his name, but I think he was the director of like Shark Tale, Monsters vs. Aliens, and several others. Not my favorite films, we'll just put it that way. I like Monsters vs. Aliens, but it was ugly. I had no care whatsoever for Shark Tale. I've never seen Gulliver's Travels, and I can't really remember anything else the guy's done. But anyway, I'm a little concerned because while no doubt there's going to be comedy in this movie, I'm kind of hoping that this movie is a departure from what this guy usually directs. I hopes for this movie. If there is any kind of ghost Pokemon in here, I am going to flip out. I love ghost Pokemon. If I see a Gengar, Ghastly, or Haunter, I'm going to lose my mind. If I see a Duskull, I'm going to go crazy. Like, I want to see what they look like in real life. I just want to see what they could possibly look like. From the trailer, something that I thought was interesting was whenever you see, like, the ground start to curve up like that. I have two ideas of what that could be. And it kind of links back into me speculating this story takes place in Sinnoh region. And one, the Sinnoh Championship is on the wall, so theoretically Rhyme City would be within Sinnoh if the championship is there. Two, I think it could be either Regigigas or I think it could be Giratina. Regigigas would make sense because he is literally the continental Pokemon. He drags Pokemon. He drags landmasses into where they need to be, and he's just that colossus of a character that the world just moving like that would be really interesting and cool. The other possibility for that would be Groudon, but Groudon is usually connected to Hoenn, and I don't know. I'm kind of sticking to Rhyme City being in Sinnoh because of the championship poster there. But anyway, moving on. If it isn't Regigigas, it might be Giratina. Because Giratina is in charge of the distortion world. And there's all the whole, in the distortion world, upside down, left, right, you're walking on walls. It would make sense for, like, reality distortioning. Oh, man. Reality distorting powers to make the world basically Inception like it did. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I am definitely going to be looking at the other trailers as they come out. I am so excited for this movie. Definitely going to be reviewing this movie whenever it comes out. And it's in my birth month, so May of next year. Look forward to seeing this movie. Tell me what you think down below. Tell me what you think might show up or what you would like to see in this movie. Comment down below, and yeah, till next time.